Hi, Code Geass anime fan, here to talk about the 2021 Clifford the Big Red Dog movie. This one being a live action CGI film. And when it was announced, it quickly got some attention. Apparently, not positive attention, though. A lot of people were skeptical about this. The big thing they noticed was they thought Clifford didn't really adapt well into CGI. They thought it looked really weird, and I didn't really have too big of an opinion on it. I thought it looked like a cute little movie. I just, when it was coming out, I feel like watching like a cute movie, so I'll watch it and give it a chance. And it looked good. And I have to say, I really do like this movie. I really do. And I know this movie has some mixed responses, but I really, really do like this movie. But let's get the big red dog out of the room right away. Does Clifford look a bit odd in CGI, the way they adapted him? It does look a bit odd. It does take some getting used to. I don't know if it necessarily looks as natural as it does in a book or, the cartoon show or anything like that. But it doesn't look like awful or anything. But the film itself, I think it's just a really heartwarming, innocent movie. A lot of movies have been in recent years been accused of being cynical, or even kids movies. They have some, I don't know, like inappropriate content or just not the best messages or all this stuff. Controversies going around about kids movies and all that stuff. You probably heard about it at some point. A kids movie that caused controversy. Clifford the Big Red Dog is really not that. Again, aside from maybe Clifford looking a bit odd in CGI, that's really the only thing. It's a really innocent movie. It's a wholesome movie. Clifford's a big dog with a very big heart. It's a very sweet movie about, like Emily Elizabeth, Clifford's owner. She feels like an outcast. Clifford feels like doesn't belong anywhere, but they find comfort and family with each other. And it's a really sweet story. And like Emily Elizabeth sort of has this like slacker uncle who's kind of immature, but Emily Elizabeth and Clifford, they kind of bring the best out of him and show that he can be a good person when he really actually works hard. And it's a really sweet story. It's really well done. And I just think there's a need for these movies. They're just wholesome. Okay, maybe there's a bit of crass humor here or there, but compared to like a lot of other kids movies, it's really much tamer than what you see in most kids movies. It's really sweet and innocent and just a very loving movie. It is. It has heart and it's fun, it's funny, and it's just a sweet, inviting movie with a pretty good sense of humor. And they had a song for the movie about finding room for people, and it's great for Clifford because you need a lot of room for him because he's such a big dog. But it's just a really touching movie. I think it's really good, and I think maybe some of the CGI or some aspects take some getting used to, but I think it works. And for this movie, Clifford does not talk. I believe probably in the Norman Birdwell books, he probably didn't talk. So I guess that's why Norman Birdwell, the creator of Clifford, they do have a tribute to him because John Cleese is in the movie as a character, and his character's name, Mr. Birdwell, after Norman Birdwell. So that's a pretty sweet little tribute. So I like that. And for having Clifford not talk, I think not only is it good because it's like the books, I think because, John Ritter did such a good job as the voice of Clifford and was so well liked in the role, it would be really hard to find somebody that could live up to that. So it was probably wise in that sense. And so no T-Bone or Cleo because it's based on the books, but it's still a good movie, and I still really like it, and I think it's just a really cute, wholesome movie.